Hey, what's going on? We're talking about week one of the Support Your Local Box fundraiser that's going on this Tuesday. The warm-up, the workout, we're going to talk about how to scale the workout. We're going to talk about the mobility work that we have going on after that. So to get us warmed up, we're going to start with some inchworm press-ups. These are just meant to kind of prep the push-ups, put a little stretch on the legs. We're going to fold forward, touch the ground, walk our hands out into a plank, do a push-up, and then walk your hands back to your feet. The push-ups should not be super challenging, so if you need to do them from your knees, go ahead and do that instead of going from your toes. After that, we're gonna do bootstrappers. So you're gonna sit into the bottom of your squat, grab a hold of your toes. You're gonna keep your elbows inside your legs, lift your hips up, fold forward, and then come back down. 5 of those. We're gonna do straight arm sit-ups next. I lay down, lock my arms out, sit up, put my arms alongside my ears, just kind of a gentle wake up for the shoulders and the core. Last for the warm-up, we're gonna do bicycles. So I'm gonna lay on my back, put my hands behind my head, and I'm gonna bring my right knee to my left elbow, left knee to my right elbow. We're gonna go back and forth for 20 seconds there. That's the warm-up. The workout, it's a good one. We're gonna start with just some squats, all right? So do 10 of them, no big deal. 10 squats, basic mechanics here. Our feet should be pointing straight forward, about shoulder width apart. Belly should be on tension. You're sinking down until your hips go below your knees, and then you're standing back up tall at the top. So don't stop early, okay? And then when you're going to the bottom, don't stop before your hips go below your knees. Don't stop here, hips below your knees, then stand up tall all the way at the top. In terms of keeping your body organized, make sure that you're keeping your abs on tension so that your back doesn't round in the bottom. Just a little bit of tension is fine, but do keep some. Hips back, knees out, squat down, and then stand back up. The second movement we're gonna do is we're gonna do snatches with a dumbbell, okay? So when we teach snatching, we usually teach it in 3 different parts. We teach taking the dumbbell off the ground, then getting some speed on the dumbbell, getting up to about the level of our shoulder, and then finally snatching it all the way up to overhead. So it's kind of a unique challenge because we only have weight in one side of our body. So we want to try to compensate as little as possible when we pick this thing up. So I'm gonna lift the dumbbell with my right arm. I'm gonna keep my shoulders back. I'm gonna try to stay square to the ground as I pick it up. I'm just gonna start with a handful of these. Shoulders back, belly tight, my hips go back, reach down, grab a hold of the bell, and then stand up. Notice that when I'm in the bottom, my hips are below my shoulders and my knees are below my hips, okay? So I'm picking it up, I'm right here. I'm not way down here like this, and I'm also not like sticking my butt up in the air. I'm right about here, my shoulders are pulled back. Stand up, set the bell back down. After you've done a few of those, you're gonna open your hips a little bit more quickly. Start to make the dumbbell feel like it's floating, okay? So at the top, if I wanted to, I can actually let go for just a second, okay? I'm not just pulling with my arm. It's the quick opening of my hips that's making it feel light, okay? After a few of those, we're gonna snatch the bell up all the way to overhead. Okay, same basic idea. My hips are doing the work. My arm is certainly playing a part, but my hips are the driving force here. When I catch overhead, I want the pinky edge of your hand pointing forward and the thumb pointing back. Okay, that just helps to put your shoulder into a stronger position. I'm all the way locked out. When I come back down, you can come back down to your shoulder, then down to your hips, touch, and go again. Oh, I didn't touch. Do you guys catch that? All the way down, touch, and then all the way up, okay? After your 9 snatches on the right, we're gonna do 10 push-ups, okay? The range of motion, chest touches the ground, elbows lock out all the way at the top. Chest touches the ground. I'm always watching. Chest all the way down, elbows all the way locked at the top. Start in a plank, keep your belly tight, lower down until you touch, and then push back up. If you guys are having problems, go from your knees, touch, and push back up. Or put a couple books in between your hands. Give yourself a little bit of an elevated chest target to touch so that you don't have to go quite as far. Proper mechanics is going to help you guys not only stay in stronger positions, but they're going to help you get better at push-ups. So if in the meantime you have to go from your knees because it means that you're staying in stronger positions, in the long run it's going to help you out more. So try to resist the urge to just kind of like fight through with sloppy mechanics. Make them perfect, okay? Last, 9 snatches on the left. As you guys are getting warmed up, I'd go through that same progression. Start with a few deadlifts, just pick the thing up to your hips, then a few deadlifts with that high pull, and then a few full snatches on the other side. If you can, work through a few reps with some lighter weight if you have something, just to kind of get yourself moving and get through the reps before you get up to your full working weight. Because this is actually a workout that came from CrossFit, there's actually prescribed weights for it. So as you go, that's something that like not everybody's gonna have is the 35-pound dumbbells for women and 50s for men. Go as heavy as you can. Find the best challenge for you. If you don't have any dumbbells at all, get creative. Find something that you can take from the ground to overhead that's going to give you a little bit of weight. That could be something as simple as a soup can, Doesn't provide a ton of weight, but that could work in a pinch. I found this thing, my laundry detergent, weighs a little something. Not the most like fun object to throw around, but it certainly does the same thing. I could touch this to the ground, open my hips, and then come all the way up to overhead. Okay, same basic idea. All right, now I get a little bit of resistance. So get creative with this. There's a lot of options on, if you go to games.crossfit.com, there's a lot of different options available for different things that you could use to scale this to kind of make it your own. If you guys have questions on the workout, hit me up, let me know. I'd be happy to help. The mobility, when we get done, we're gonna have a lacrosse ball. You guys can also get creative with this. It could be a tennis ball, a baseball, something roughly this size. Find something. You're gonna take a seat on your butt. We're gonna put the ball between our calf and our hamstring, okay? So I'm not really specific about where it goes, just find the belly of the muscle right here. I'm gonna do 10 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 10. All the way up to 10. Then I'm gonna hold tight for 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna move the ball. Okay? Just move it up a little bit, doesn't really matter, just move it to a different spot in the calf. 10 pulses, hold tight for 10 seconds, pull, oh, it feels so nice, and then move the ball. 3 minutes per side doing that. It's actually kind of crazy. When you get done with the first side, just feel your calf. Feel how much looser the one that you just did is. This is a great way to kind of loosen up, especially since we're getting back into running and all. Great way to loosen up some of the muscles that get work doing all of that. That's all for today. If you guys have questions, hit me up. I'm happy to help. See ya.